morning. My name is Robbie Davis. I made Women's 82nd Crucio at Cyril and Methodius Retreat Center in Danville. I sat and grouped at the table of St. Faustina, and I'm a member of Holy Name of Jesus Parish. This chapter in Whom Shall I Send is number 11, Go and Make Disciples. I will do two Bible quotes first. 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 27 to 30. Now you are Christ's body, and individual parts of it. Some people God has designated in the church to be first apostles, second prophets, third teachers, then doers of mighty deeds, those who have a gift of healing, assistance, administration, or a variety of tongues. Matthew 28, verse 1 to 20, verse 16 to 20. The 11 disciples went to the mountain to which Jesus had ordered them. When they saw, they worshipped him, but doubted. Jesus approached them and said, All power in heaven and earth has been given to me. Go, therefore, make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all I have commanded you. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. Jesus himself did not establish an institutional church as we know it. Before he left the apostles, he gave them the command you just heard, go and make disciples of all nations. He commanded them to literally recruit others, to continue to spread the gospel message, to find others to continue this work. He told them that behind all their words and works would be the authority of God. They would be doing the Father's work, speaking the Father's words. Jesus promised he would always be present to them. With the presence of the Holy Spirit, 11 people were sent out to the whole world. He commissioned them to baptize so that others would become proclaimers of the gospel. To be called a follower of Jesus means putting aside our own ego and giving ourselves to Christ in obedience and service. He calls all to accept the gospel, but he calls certain others to lead others. What does this mean as we apply it to Cursiistas? All of us are called by baptism to be disciples of Jesus. Certain leaders bring the gospel message to others in a special way. They are the men and women who dedicate themselves to a religious life. The rest of us who are called to serve are the laity. With these two bodies, we have purpose and direction. It is the purpose of all Cursiistas to be disciples, seek out and serve others. The School of Leaders is formed to help us be better evangelizers in the world. We exist to find others, to continue Christ's work, and to be formed spiritually in church doctrine and Cursio's fundamental ideas. We are to find replacements, so to speak, to serve the larger community, to continue the apostolic mission. Jesus was speaking to us when he said, go and make disciples of all nations. Big words.